Hello again. This is Fundamentals of Chess, and today is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, Daddy. And this is in addition to our video on development. This is what not to do in the opening. So first, I think you might be thinking, well, if my opponent is developing well, is it okay to copy them? Okay, let's see what happens. White plays e4. And black says, oh, what a good idea! Okay. And then the white knight comes and attacks the pawn. The black pieces say, sorry, pawn, you're gonna have to go. Now, this isn't quite copying yet, because after it takes, if black knows what he's doing, he can play d6 and get away with this. But let's pretend that black is a copycat. And black plays knight takes. This is where it starts to get bad for black. Now the queen comes out. It's usually not a good idea to bring the queen out early. We'll see that later. Now, this is where black might get foolish. Black might play queen to e7. And then if black was a complete fool, it would be takes and then you lose your queen. Wait, why can't I copy this move? Because two pieces were lined up, you're not gonna have the piece to take back. Now, let's pretend that black thinks that he can save his knight. I've got some news for you. If you save your knight, now, any knight move will be an attack on the king because of the queen. So any knight move, it's check. Try to pause your videos and find the best knight move. Hint, you have to look at all 8 knight moves and see which one aims at the biggest piece. Okay, I hope you paused. Now, you might have been thinking knight g6. Because after all, when you get out of check, we win the rook. But what's better than winning a rook? It's winning a queen. Now, I don't like knight takes f7, because then the king can just take, and you're down a piece. The best move is knight c6. I know the knight is being attacked a million times, but you can't take, because it's check. And you're going to lose the queen on the next turn. But wait, can't the queen block? Well, knights can go sideways too. So, black's best chance in this position is probably queen to e7. And then I can... Wait, what was the move? I forgot. Oh yeah. Now I can take the knight. And then you can play d6. And then I can't move the knight because it would lose my queen. So I will develop or even better, I just defend my knight. You can take, and then when I take back with the pawn or the queen, we'll trade And now I'm up a pawn. Okay, now going all the way back. Daddy, what's something else that you shouldn't do that we should go over?
You should have moved your f7 pawn.
Good. Or your f2 pawn.
Or your f2 pawn.
So, let's look at this. Let's pretend that white plays the horrible starting move f3. Now, you might think this is okay. It is controlling e4. And it is preparing to play e4. But black can play e5. Now let's say you are a little bit like mommy and you play g4, mate in 1. So let's say that you try to hold on with e4. I play queen h4 anyway. You can block. And then I can retreat to h6. And now, if you try to develop, then I'll try to develop. Well, I don't think I developed that knight. I think I developed that knight. So my queen has more space to get out. You might want to push that pawn to attack my queen with the bishop. I'd move it away. Now, you usually don't want to bring the queen out early, but in this case it's okay because black is going to get better developed than white, and white's going to have a weaker king. Because look at this. White has moved way too many pawns. And I give black the better position. And white's king is going to be unsafe for the rest of the game. Daddy, who do you think is better? Daddy, if you're having trouble, remember back to match of the century when McDonald was moving all those pawns.
Yes, it's too many pawns.
So black is better?
Yes, black is in a better position because white has moved too many pawns.
Good answer, Daddy. That video I was talking about was in a Chess Kid series that I watched with Daddy. So that's just one reason that you shouldn't move the f-pawn or weaken your king at all. Now, Daddy, what's another way that your opponent can get better developed than you?
Well, my other one was going to be don't push your pawns too much. So you already took that one.
Yeah, but what about bringing the queen out too early?
Oh, yeah, bringing the queen out too early.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, that's not a good thing.
So after e4, e5...
You want to develop your other pieces first.
Yeah. You want to develop the queen last. And white usually doesn't play d4. It is a move, and it can lead into a crazy opening called the Danish Gambit. You can ask Daddy about that. But after black takes, you might be tempted to take back with the queen. Now, I am going to develop my knight while attacking your queen. Now, the best moves are queen to a4 or d8 or d1. But let's say that you want to keep your queen in the action. You might play queen d5. Now the other knight can develop while attacking your queen. Let's say you want to keep the queen in the action by moving it to f5. Now you can play d5 and attack the queen with the bishop, and you can't take because you lose your queen. The queen might try to move back, but then you attack the queen again. The queen might try to move here, and here she is safe. But I can still just develop my pieces. Well, I should probably take this pawn for free. And now I'm up an entire pawn. I have much better development.
Yes.
Who do you think is better, Daddy?
Oh, definitely black is better.
Yes, because
Because white only has the queen out.
and black has an extra pawn, has 3 pieces developed, and I would consider the bishop as a developed piece
Because it can move.
because it has an open diagonal. So that's pretty much what you should not do in the opening. Your homework is to come up with an example of one side doing well in development and the other side doing things that you should not do, like bringing the queen out early and copying and weakening the king in the opening. I will see you next time where we will go over another basic checkmate.